I wonder if it'll let me turn it to the side. Either way, welcome guys, welcome back to my page, my channel, whatever. I'm gonna post this on YouTube and Snapchat and Instagram and all that stuff. This is going to be a segment called Explain That Pic. And I have traveled abroad. I have lived in a different country, lived overseas, and I have pictures that I want to show people, and I have experiences that I want to talk about. So I put lipstick on just for y'all. So I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna go to my pictures and find a picture that I want to talk about, and I'm going to explain it. So for y'all who don't know, I traveled abroad to South Korea. Every time I tell people I'm going to Korea, they're like, okay, not North, right? I can't get into North. It's not a thing. Like, getting into North Korea is not a thing. It doesn't happen. Americans can't go unless you're on some crazy job, and ain't nobody trying to go there. Hi. Ain't nobody trying to go there, you know, just for no lovey-dovey. So I went to South Korea, and I lived there for an extent, and now I have the traveling bug, and I want to go back again. I want to travel everywhere. I want to, you know, I have the traveling bug. So while I'm finding this picture, so what I did was I went to a university and I studied abroad. That's how I went there. So I was a student there. So I had a student visa. And I couldn't work, which was so stupid. I wanted to make money. I wanted to teach yoga, but I couldn't work because I was a student. And now we're in my Korea pictures. Okay. Let's see. What picture do I want to explain? Why would I do a picture? Let's see. This picture. This was me. Right when I got into my dorm room. I was the first person there, so I had to take a 2-hour bus from the airport to my university. My university was called Hallyeongdae. And when I took a taxi, I had to say Hallyeongdae Hakyo Juseyo. Hallyeongdae Hakyo Juseyo. I think that means Hallyeong University dorm or something like that. But this is my first picture in my dorm room because I was like, I'm the first person. I get the bed. I get everything. We're rocking and we're rolling. And this is my first picture in there. And this is a picture of my, like, the front of my dorm. So my university was freaking huge. Not compared to my university in America, but compared to, anyway, it was big to me. It was a really nice size university. And this was like the view of the mountains, like if you go right in front of my dorm. And there was pictures of these, well, not pictures, but statues of these mermaid women. And I think her breasts were out. I think I have a picture of that somewhere. But yeah, so you could see the mountains. It was so beautiful. I love mountains. Me and mountains are best friends. And if I haven't said this before, subscribe, follow, like, whatever you want to do. I'm not really pressed for any of those things, to be quite honest. I just want to share my experience with people, and that's really it. But it was really cloudy on this day. And that's that picture. That's that picture explained. Explain that pic. I want it to be short and sweet because I don't want to be here all day. You feel me? This was my first meal in Korea. There was some rice, there was some vegetables. Have no idea what this meal was called, but it was one of my first meals that I've ever eaten in Korea. It was really good. Korean meals are much more healthier than American meals. I'm pretty sure every single other country has more healthier meals than America. That's another story. But most of their meals have vegetables in it. And American meals tend to be very like drying, like they're very dry. They don't have a lot of water content. That's why we have a lot of constipation. That's why we have a lot of colon cancer and things like that. But here, in Korea, they have a lot of vegetables with their meals. And so this was rice, there was vegetables, I think that was mushrooms, bean sprouts. I will die for some bean sprouts. Me and bean sprouts are kindred, okay? So it was bean sprouts, some other stuff in there, carrots, and all that good stuff. So that's that picture. Oh, this picture. This picture was on my Instagram story, but it was, this sun is in my eye. You know, I want to be in good lighting, but, you know, blinding. This picture was at the cafe in the airport. I don't even know what airport it is, but it's like an airport in Korea, and it was like a very cute little cafe. You had to warm up the food, but I didn't know how to ask them to warm up the food. Like, it was like food that was out and you could grab it and like you buy it. Like pastries and like little hot dogs and things like that. But I didn't know how to ask them to warm up the food, so I just ate like a cold egg kind of thing. And that's why I said the food was trash, because I didn't like it and it wasn't good to me. But if you warm it up, I'm pretty sure the food would be good. Let's see, what other picture do I want to explain? Explain that pic. This, whoa, this is, let's see. This is recent pictures. Let's see. Well, that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it. I did 3 pictures. 3 is enough. 3 pictures are enough for me explaining. Why did it just go back? It didn't stay where it was at. It went back all the way to the top. And you know, Instagram only lets you see like 5 pictures at a time. So I'm scrolling through these pictures that I want to show y'all, and I gotta scroll. So yeah, Korea has a lot of these cafes where the food is like already cooked and you just buy it and you warm it up. And there's a place actually in Florida where I live. It's called Sweet Buns. It's in Temple Terrace. It's right off of like, what street is it off of? I think it's off of Fowler. It's either off of Fowler or Fletcher. And it's called Sweet Buns, and it's in that plaza with the Tijuana Flats and the Applebee's, I think, and the Five Guys. It's in that plaza. Let me see, what picture am I at? Okay, I'm in my Korea pictures. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, that is a picture of me in mountains. This is a whole entire story to it, but we went up into these mountains. It was supposed to be a nice, beautiful like day. It was supposed to, I had the heat on. It was supposed to be a nice sunny day. You know, the weather in the mountains is different from the weather like on the ground. So when we got to the mountains, it was already snowing. And I was so elated that it was snowing, because I haven't seen snow in a long time because I live in Florida. I was living in Florida at the time, and I haven't seen snow in a long time, so I was very excited about this snow. And I was like, how do you say snow in Korean? And this girl was like, ninunda. And so the whole entire time, I kept saying, ninunda, 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 ninunda. I was so excited, and I have videos of the snow and all the other stuff. But we trekked up this mountain, and they had beautiful temples here on this mountain. And I'll do a whole nother video for that. But they had beautiful temples. They had these beautiful statues. It was very cold. I didn't bring a hat, so I had the scarf on my head. And on this mountain, they have like these restaurants where you can stop and eat. And so we stopped and ate in the mountains on this hill. in this cute little restaurant where they were serving like traditional Korean food, and it was so good and it was so delicious. And I think I have a picture of that. But there was this one soup that I don't even know what the name of the soup was called, but it was really like not appealing. It was the one thing in Korea that I didn't like, and it was this soup. And it was like, it had a leaf in it or something. I have to ask my friend what that soup is called, but it was utterly, it was fermented, I think. And it tasted like bad. It tasted like it was going bad. And it was just not for me. I don't know what the name of that soup is, but it was, for me, it wasn't good. But you should try it. So yeah, this was my trip. The whole entire, like, we had like a buddy system. So the whole entire buddy system went on this trip. And so we had like probably, how many people did we have? I think we had a whole entire bus full, because we had to take the regular bus, and then when we took the regular bus, we had to get on another bus to take us specifically to the mountain. So I think we had a whole entire bus full of people with us. If I find a picture of that, I'll show it to you, but I'm not going to scroll through it now. I did like 4 or 5 pictures, but that's what was happening in Korea. Those are some pictures, and those are some context that I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to post it to YouTube. I'm going to post it to Instagram. I'm going to post it to Snapchat and all that stuff, because just get content out there. And I'm probably going to do one of these every single day. And I'm not going to edit this, because life is not edited. And I'm not going to edit my videos because I don't want to. And until I make money where I could pay somebody to edit my videos, then, you know, I have editing skills, but who has time? So this is it. That's what happened in Korea. Do you guys have any questions about, you know, what it is, what's up? I'm definitely gonna do a video how to travel as a student. I'm definitely gonna do a video how to travel as a black woman. I'm definitely gonna do a video how to travel as an American, how to travel solo, always being conscious and aware of your surroundings, and stuff like that. But right, Chris, you never edit. Life is not edited. We're not editing anything. I don't care. I do not care. Because I feel like if I edit, I'm gonna have to cut this short. I think my alarm's about to go off. But I feel like if I edit, then I feel like, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, cut out the small bits of life and cut out like the real stuff. And this is real. This is real life. So yeah, my video just paused because my timer's going off. So that means that it is time to go, and you know, it is what it is. My timer just went off, and we'll just stop the video here. I love you, I like you, I life you. If no one has told you today, let me be the first to say I love you, I like you, I life you. You are loved, you are amazing, you are passion, you are everything that you need to be. You have everything that you need, okay? You have everything that you need. And so with that being said, I love you. Goodbye.